After a long, tumultuous season for the NFL off the field, Roger Goodell has finally put his new conduct policy on paper.
The policy is comprehensive, it is strong, it is tough, and it is better for everyone associated with the NFL.
Goodell announced Wednesday the NFL owners approved a new personal conduct policy for players, coaches, owners, and league officials. The policy is in large part a response to Goodell's mishandling of the Ray Rice incident from July and the fallout afterward. According to the new conduct policy, violations involving assault, battery, domestic violence, or sexual assault will result in a baseline 6-game suspension without pay. A second offense of this nature will get you booted from the league. The NFL released this chart to explain the contents of the policy, but it seems most folks are focusing on this last bit, which sounds a lot like the Roger Goodell we all know. The commissioner or his designee reviews the panel's recommendation and makes a final decision on disciplinary measures.
I know some of you might question how we came to the conclusion that the commissioner's office should be the final arbiter. That's the one person that understands what's important, the long-term interests of the game.
And while the owners may agree with that assessment, the NFL Players Association does not. The union released a statement shortly after Goodell's announcement, which says in part, "Our union has not been offered the professional courtesy of seeing the NFL's new personal conduct policy before it hit the presses. Their unilateral decision and conduct today is the only thing that has been consistent over the past few months." Goodell has assembled a committee to review the policy on what he says will be a regular basis, rather than just after something bad happens. And while there are no current players on the 9-person committee, there are 2 women, Charlotte Jones Anderson, the Dallas Cowboys executive VP, and Dee Haslam, the wife of Browns owner Jimmy Haslam. NBC sports writer Darren Gant says, while both Haslam and Anderson are established members of the NFL machine, they at least bring a gender diversity to a process that was woefully lacking. The committee does include 2 former players, but both of them have a stake in NFL team ownership. For Newsy, I'm Jamal Andrus.